Hey, click like, click share. Just want to share some observation about United States Postal Service. Now it seems like all my neighbors interested in my mail. The little girls over there in Fort Matthews always in my mail. Paul Hutchinson, Reyes, Alverene. Um, and I don't know if it happens to you, but anytime anything important is supposed to come, all of a sudden they can't scan it, like a check or a mail from somebody important that they don't want you to see. So then they can put any old kind of mail in there and say, "Oh, that was the mail," or um, sometimes you want to tell them that you didn't receive the mail and it's not in your content. Oh yeah, all these tricks of the trade for USPS. And I'm ordering a lot of stuff. My stuff don't come in the original package. They steal all the boxes. They open up all the packaging, and all my little items seems to be making it. My $2 items and stuff like that. But the rest of them still don't know. It's caught up in the mail somewhere. And it doesn't come in. Some of the items that I order are supposed to come in boxes, presented well. Nothing so far. Um I ordered something. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you have to order this thing in order for you to get it. It's a clothing item, and it's an original piece, and that never made it. All the rest of the other stuff made it, but that didn't make it, and the other stuff didn't come in the boxes that they sent them in. Because, like I said, it's supposed to be presented in a certain way. So, USPS, I know you think you're cute in Canarsie, Flatlands Avenue. I know you think you're cute. And I know that you think you're going to get over Miss, what's her name? What name she uses? Jacqueline Kennedy. Jackie J. Kennedy and whoever else, all the managers, this Jamaican guy, he's a manager. All the managers over there in Canarsie, they just running amok. All of them is so caught up in bringing in drugs and stealing packages, and so I can't put it past none of them. They're all in cahoots. So yesterday I spoke to the Chinese guy, who delivers packages in the morning. And he said, "Ma'am, I deliver all your packages." I'm like, "Well, last year, I ordered a PlayStation 4. Last year or the year before? Yeah, I ordered a PlayStation 4. Brand new. He bought me refurbished. I called a company. Company said, "Oh, no, it was brand new and everything." How I know it was refurbished? Everything was. I checked it, first of all. And I'm not going to give away certain things, but I checked it. It didn't come in the original box or anything. Nothing. And this is what's going on with USPS. And I guess they're gonna say, "Oh, well, you lucky you received that. We could have took that and act like we." Yeah, like last year also, I ordered a portable air conditioner, and they stole it. So I kept calling, calling, calling for months. Then Miss Jacqueline Kennedy said to me, "Well, we delivered it on East 91st Street in front of an abandoned house. And when we went back, we couldn't find it. So you can put in a whatchamacallit, or real smug." That's not her name, of course, but that's the name she gives. And I ordered a game chair. I ordered a blow up pool. Now I'm ordering my items. Nothing. Nothing. So when they close USPS, I'll be so fucking happy. You just don't know. People's like, oh, they never gonna. Yes, they will. They'll be closed down. And because they're doing it to themselves. Because all the budget is probably going into um all the stolen items that people file claims on. So USPS has to pay out all those claims. So if all the employees or if most of the employees are stealing, USPS has to pay for that, because if people file claims, you understand. So I don't know if Amazon want to keep a contract with USPS anymore, because you know they stealing people's stuff. You understand? I don't know if that little girl works for USPS or she knows somebody who works for USPS, or Hutchinson. I don't know what he does, or Reyes. I don't know, but I know Bryant know one of the Jamaican managers. He's Jamaican. I know he knows her. I know that for sure. But and I know Kennedy is knows the Haitians, because I don't think Kennedy is the name. You understand? And Reyes, I mean, anybody Spanish in the USPS, he's gonna find out or no. And then of course, um, they stop people's packages, go shopping in people's packages, because they open all my packages. And the vendors lose money, because I tell them I'm not using a product that I'm supposed to put in my skin or whatever, and it's open, and you don't want to do nothing about it. So if you want to keep using USPS, if you want to use FedEx and UPS, and they keep sending all their stuff to USPS, you're gonna lose a lot of customers. So you got to tell FedEx, you got to tell UPS, do not send um your customers um items to USPS, because they all thieves. I'm not saying FedEx. They probably know somebody and everything, because the USPS guy, he was, when I first moved around here, he was just reckless with his shit. And I haven't seen him in a long time, so, but people just think they can go through people's mail and go shopping, and it's an ongoing thing with these people. So if it's happening to me, I know it's happening to a lot of other people. Checks go missing. Yeah, my son hasn't received his $600 check yet. Now everybody's working home. you know Everybody and their mother picking up the phone and calling a friend who working home, who's working for a company or a bank or whatever, and they right there, they can do whatever, because that's what Reyes was doing. All his friends who work for whatever company, yeah, they was doing it at home. Like fake billing. This fake billing, I received a fake bill today, but this one smells like Hutchinson's son. Like he had something to do with a fake bill that I received, because he's also into the computer nonsense. I don't know what these people want from me. I don't know. Hutchinson is from Grenada, or some godforsaken country. And I'm trying to remember, because it seems like they've been following me for years. I'm not talking about since I moved. I'm talking about the family before him, which is Smith. Then Smith had family before that. I don't know if it was Marlowe. I can't remember what country Marlowe is from. And her husband, you know. So everybody, and then I had a customer, this Haitian customer. She was real nice. Jennifer, she's Haitian. She's big, very beautiful young lady. Me and her went to Atlantic City together a lot. She's Haitian, and her grandmother, of course, is Haitian. And so I don't know if they knew somebody Haitian. I don't know how it's going, but it seems like everywhere I move, somebody of the elk, Haitian, Jamaican, whatever, Spanish, whatever, they following me. They family following me, or friends. But I never got that from my accountant. But like I said, if they don't know you, they get to know you. Because my accountant for almost 10 years, he's Haitian, and I didn't have any problem with him until I started. Until a couple of years prior. I mean, a couple of years before, and then I just couldn't take it anymore. And then every time I call somebody to come to my house, somebody Spanish show up. Yeah, because what they do is they like getting profits off of the thing. So if it's something that you have to pay for, or if it's like one of my TVs is messed up, so I call the company and they send somebody. The Spanish guy showed up. The Spanish guy showed up, and of course, it took them about a month because they got to prolong it because they're trying to get stuff for listening devices and stuff. I guess they go to the spy shop. So the Spanish guy showed up. Then he tells me, "Oh, you need a LED backlight, some crap." Then he said, "Well, we can't do it right now because we're moving." Okay. Well, when I called the company before they even saw the TV, she asked me for the make and model of my TV, and then she said she's going to order the parts. I'm like, well, you don't even know what part it need. Why are you ordering the parts? Well, there's only 3 parts that it would need, so I'm gonna order all 3 parts. Okay, well, now we need a LED. How come you didn't order that? Because I only saw him change 2 parts, so he didn't order the third part, which might have been the LED. So then he comes here, and I don't know if he took out the part and took it back with him and put in my old parts or whatever. So he's telling me he can't do that. So that's going to take another month, because when you trying to spy on people, you need time, because when you order stuff, it takes some time, because it can't look like a spy thing. But for some reason, these people are just intent on spying with me, because Ray has had a whole setup, in his house, where he can hear everything I say. So is the Haitian. I don't know their last name. I only know them by Jean and Vilmene. I don't know their last name. So they used to have something on the sidewalk pointed to my house, that listens to my house. Listen to is outside their house by the brick wall, pointed to my house, right? And then Hutchinson, when anytime my son sealed the house or fixed the bathroom and stuff, I would go in the next morning and the plastic would be pulled down. And I checked the windows. The windows are locked. How does the plastic break? You understand? Because he got something, because he's real close to my house. So he got something pointing from his house to my house. And then what's her face? Bryant, she got something by the tree or something. Because one time, something happened on the side of my house, and she saw it. Now, if you go to her house is this way, is pushed in this way. So the only way she can see on the side of my house is if she has something on in the next property, and she does. You understand? Because she likes to mind everybody business. She likes to know everything about everybody business. So all of them and their security system is pointing to me. And Reyes, he has I think he has a wreath on his house. He has something pointed to my house in the wreath. And then somebody came on my property and put something by the tree. And then they put something, I think, on the other house, or on top of the tree, facing, facing me. These people, yeah. And then every time the little girl see my mail, or they break into my what you call it, or they call, or maybe she works for postal service. I don't know, but she's very fascinated. Also, all of them. I don't know. They raise their fucking kids to be muggers and thieves. I swear to God, over there, all of them, every last one of them. So it's like I have no privacy, and I don't have nothing pointed um to listen to nobody what they saying. I got my cameras and that's it. Cause I don't care. I don't want to know nothing about them, but for some reason they want to know everything about me. Oh, they can have their cameras, but they have listening devices. And when I'm not here, they jump on my roof. They come on my side of my house. All kinds of mess be going on. All kinds of mess. So, with the USPS now, because I found out that this guy that I know, um, what's her name, Linda Booth's boyfriend, he works for FedEx, and they're good friends with Reyes and Hutchinson, and you know, people got fucking nerves. They got goddamn nerves. They trying to call anyway, I'm not gonna get into that young lady. She got issues. She got issues. So I just want to let you know, if you have problems with USPS, these are the things you need to look out for. If they send you a notice saying you're supposed to be getting mail, and notice that every time it's an important mail, or if it has anything to do with money or anything like that, they can't scan it. And then when you call them, they're going to say, well, the machine can only fit for certain sizes, you know, and then they could put any old. I remember one time I was supposed to receive something from my job, and I knew what it was already. So they questioned me to find out what it is. So they took that mail out and sent me a different mail. I mean, from my job. So that means the retirement agency has a snitch, has a mole in there, because it was from the retirement agency, and they changed the letter, and the little girl, my bet is on the little girl, came and switched the letters, so I don't receive the letters, because that's what they was doing. Because when I was supposed to be receiving money from the lottery winnings, they would switch it or take it out the mail. Or yeah. She's very interested in my mail, that little girl. Well, all of them, like I said, but they all my all my all my packages and what have you don't come in the original packaging. It don't come in the original box, and it's taken very, very long. And as soon as it hits New York, or as soon as it hits, and I don't know why all my mail is going to USPS. So that means somebody is deliberately and intentionally looking for all my mail, and even if it's supposed to be FedEx, because I bought a package. I bought a package in the U.S. and it was supposed to be specially delivered. It ended up in USPS, from a special company, mind you, and it ended up in USPS hands, and they sent it back. That's what the lady said. It came back, and then the Chinese guy, they're using the Chinese guy to find out where I'm getting the stuff, and he's contacting them and telling them what to say when I ask questions. So I don't know his name, you know. So when I say Chinese guy or Haitian person or whatever, it's because I don't know their name. So, you know, I don't want you to think I'm trying to be, you know, mean or nasty or whatever. I don't know his name. So, you know, so since they're so interested in my packages, I'm going to be very interested in their packages. So let me see who shit is worth more. Because you're not just going to steal my shit and think you're going to get over, you know, just like with Mr. Burks stealing my shit. You're not going to get over stealing my shit. You're not. You're going to be caught. I'm going to make it my business to catch your ass because you and your crew think it's cute. You know, I don't know what Hutchinson want out of me. I guess they said something about Smith. What's her name? Smith? Tasha Smith. The ones who's stealing my checks. And I told her to stop. And who else? Couldn't tell you. So let me see whose stuff is worth more. Because you can take my stuff if you want, and you're gonna, but you're gonna pay for it. Either, and if it's this is coming from the top, from the LKs or whatever, and you're supposed to come out, you're not gonna come out. You're not gonna get a deal. I can't take stuff from you, but you know, you're not gonna be set free neither. You know, just like y'all coercing this Rodriguez district attorney to drop cases. Really? Somebody need to investigate Mr. Rodriguez. Yeah. So you take from me, stuff is gonna be taken from you. So don't just think, you know, you're getting a big laugh and you're stealing money from my son or from me because you switched my $1,400 check, all that. Or you want to send me some fake bill. All that is being noticed. Or whatever package I got delivered. I'm getting I'm purchasing whatever package. If it comes and it's not in my box that I know it's supposed to come in, that's stealing because you're stealing my box. You opening my packages and you breaking the item. That's stealing from me or from the vendor because I have to call the vendor, let the vendor know that the product come damaged and it's not safe. I'm not putting nothing in my body and it comes open. You crazy? So they gonna lose the money, not me, and then they're gonna have to deal with y'all, and then eventually they're gonna get fed up over all the complaints and stop doing business with y'all. I'm gonna make it my business to shut y'all down because it's bad enough that people vote and you can't um deliver the right ballots. It's bad enough people just work hard and earn their money and buy stuff or whatever, and they can't receive the item that they purchased. It's bad enough that you're going through people's mail thinking that it's your duty. You want to use work as and but customs already checked all my mail, all my packages. And even if you suspect it's drugs or whatever, run it through the scan. So all my items you're suspecting as drugs and the real drugs you're letting through because it's your friends? Or my so your if your excuse is it looked like drugs or what have you, you got a scanner in the post office. Run it through the post office because like I said, customs already did it. So if you feel that I'm toting drugs or illegal items or what have you, and the scanner is not telling you, it's not one item or all items. I'm not a suspected drug dealer. I never dealt drugs in my life, but I know you guys. You want to make up stories, and the crooked cops is going to their superior officer and trying to keep cases open because they already caught an FBI agent trying to do that to me and they got fired. So I know that, y'all doing something because you're trying to claim, oh, she's not claiming this, she's not claiming that. She says she's running a business. How can I run a business when you taking it out the box? I can't sell that to people. Or you open shit and break it. I can't sell that. I have not sold not one item, so you can't get me on nothing on taxes or whatever. Cause I know how y'all think. Y'all doing that shit, not me. So somebody pays for all that, and eventually it's gonna come down to USPS. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. All of y'all gonna be busted. All of y'all gonna be out of a job, and you're gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose everything. Yep. I'm a I'm gonna find out where your stash is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find out. Well, I already found out who is passing all the drugs through. It's all the managers. Well, at least in Canarsie, it's all the managers. All of them. All of them. Because everybody got a click. So therefore, if the managers isn't doing it, therefore the managers have people under them that they have to trust in order to bring the packages. Because they're in the office, so they have to have the co-workers, the work